On the Bright Side is brought to you by Uno, a brand committed with the future.
When disaster strikes, it's all hands on deck. A week after Hurricane Lisa made landfall in Belize, humanitarian efforts are still underway and aid is being rendered to families most affected. Over at the Belize Red Cross, it's just another day on the job. But in the face of a natural disaster, the halls get busier.
38 mattresses and we started Mars, but it took about 50.
We simply help people. That's the core of what we do. We are a volunteer organization. We do humanitarian work. In the general course of things, we do humanitarian work. So we offer food, non-food items to underprivileged communities, underserved communities, people that come to look for us for food, for clothing, for generally just basic necessities.
The service organization also carries a component that provides disaster response to persons in need. It's a heavy load for a staff of 6 members.
And in the face of natural disasters, it takes more than a handful of persons to get the job done. We're not looking at representation of 6. How do they do it? It takes a village.
A lot of times the Red Cross is so synonymous with help and so synonymous with their presence and the immediacy of that presence in the aftermath of disasters and different natural events. But while we are out there and we are out there cooperating and liaising with the government officials, the 90% of people who are out there for the Red Cross are volunteers. These are non-paid citizens who just do what they do out of the goodness of their heart.
Ricardo Borgia is a businessman. He's been offering his service to the Red Cross since he was 11 years old. This year, he brought his staff out to lend a helping hand.
Part of my teenage life was being part of the Red Cross, being trainings, going to the first aid stop, going to parades, going into the drives, and that was like my life, you know. My friends were and are from the Belize Red Cross volunteers group, and we actually build bonds. And it's really nice that a couple of years now we come back to the Red Cross, and I'm not able to just bring back help, but I'm able to actually incorporate my staff members, and everyone from my staff is actually willing to do it because I asked them.
It feels great to give back to people who are less fortunate, you know. This disaster really hit some people more than others. While we were out, we saw people flooding up the water up to 5 feet, covering cars and stuff like that. While my area, my yard is just mud. I wasn't affected much. So it feels great to give back to others that are less fortunate.
We have served over 1,156 families already. I mean, we've delivered to that volume of family. And if you look at it, you're talking about 6 staff members with the assistance of amazing volunteers, 38 volunteers that are able to serve that volume of people.
And one of those upcoming service members is young Araya that's eagerly waiting to turn 18 to represent the Red Cross team out on the field.
I have been volunteering here for a few weeks. It's kind of fun in a way, kind of chaotic, but then I love helping people, especially Belizean people, because I know how hard it is, like especially this time, hurricane and all that. I know how hard it is, I have been through it, and I just love helping people, and I think that's what I want to do long term.
Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabreena Daly.
On the Bright Side was brought to you by Uno, a brand committed with the future.
Ho, ho, ho! This Christmas, the presents come from Uno. Get 1 coupon for every purchase of $25 in Uno fuels, per quart of Uno lubricants, or 2 coupons per gallon. Get into the spirit. It's Christmas time. Uno, a brand committed with the future.